Well, it's time to get the day's top business news for you now. Yuka Roya is joining us, and you could make or break talks on a post-Brexit trade deal are underway in Brussels today. Some EU diplomats already saying that it's not looking good. The two sides apparently unable to agree on three main issues. Talk us through the potential impact of all that, because it is already rattling global markets, isn't it?
Well, that's right. European shares are mostly trading lower this Monday amid increasing uncertainties. London's FTSE 100 is higher, but that's because it's export heavy, and a fall in the British pound causes the index to rise. So sterling dropped by more than 1% this Monday. The currency, if you remember, nosedived in the immediate aftermath of the Brexit referendum back in 2016 and has lost about 20% of its value against the euro in the past 5 years. Now, businesses on both sides of the channel are weighing up potential economic damage of having no trade deal after the transition period expires. The European Union is the UK's biggest trading partner. Last year, it accounted for 43% of British exports and 53% of its imports. For the EU, the UK is the bloc's third largest trading partner after the United States and China. Now, but the cost of a disorderly exit will be significant for both sides. One forecast by ALLIANZ Research puts the loss in exports for the EU at 33 billion euros per year, and a 5% drop in Britain's GDP, as well as a 15% decrease in its exports. Inflation, meanwhile, would jump in the UK, meaning goods will be more expensive.
All right. Now, Yuka, the Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, says he simply wants a trade deal similar to the one that already exists between the EU and Canada. Why can't he have one?
Well, Britain wants better access to the EU's single market than any other country outside the bloc. So any existing trade agreements would not be good enough anyway. It took years for the EU and Canada to agree a trade deal. And while it removed most tariffs on things like Canadian wood products, it's far from being the kind of zero tariff, zero quota deal that has often been talked about during these Brexit talks. It also does not cover financial services, which are very important for the UK. The European Union has trade agreements with other countries as well. The UK has managed to agree with many of the bloc's partners to roll over the existing conditions beyond the transitional period, and in October signed a free trade agreement unilaterally with Japan. Britain is also seeking to forge similar partnerships with other countries, including the United States. But with EU trading partners that have not agreed to roll over, as well as with the EU itself, bilateral trade will default to global rules set by the World Trade Organization, meaning tariffs and other barriers will immediately kick in on the 1st of January. The UK will also have to respect the WTO's most favoured nation treatment, which means that it has to treat all trading partners equally, except those with specific trade agreements.
All right, let's leave Brexit aside for now, UK, because so many things have been cancelled this year, haven't they, because of the coronavirus, and the latest casualty is the Paris Air Show.
That's right. The trade organisers say that in light of the uncertainty posed by the COVID-19 pandemic, they have decided to cancel the entire event scheduled for late June next year. The biennial event at Le Bourget, which alternates with Britain's Farnborough Air Show, is the world's oldest and largest aerospace exhibition. Last year, $140 billion worth of orders were placed during the week, including Airbus, which booked orders and commitments for more than 360 new aircraft. Its cancellation is the latest sign yet of how hard the health crisis has hit the airlines and manufacturers and the sector as a whole. The organizer says that it will refund all exhibitors and bear the financial cost of the cancellation alone. And but the next edition will not be held until 2023.
Yuka, thank you very much indeed. Yuka Roya with all the day's top business news. We're going to take a short break. Do stay with us. This is France 24.